This is a story of Dave and Sharon finally living their dreams of sailing to the Caribbean and beyond. It all started with a conversation while raking leaves. Instead of being tied to one place, we decided to leave everything behind and begin a life of adventure. Our daughters were out of high school and it was time to move on. We bought a sailboat, which was an Amel Mango, and spent time getting it ready for our adventures. Join us while we share our adventures from getting the boat ready and embarking on our cruising life.
Just across here.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see that as it goes.
I have no idea what
This is not the best wood.
Is that just like a veneer?
Yeah, it's a veneer. It's a veneer.
Okay.
It's a veneer. Okay. So I think that's really all, because we'll show you how we run. Come on down in.
I don't know how you turn this on.
So I'm going to show you some goodies here.
It's only timing it.
This thing actually go up.
Yes, let me show you that.
That's pretty cool.
So, so there's your nav station, and all I got is a radio.
Yeah.
Your electronics in there.
Okay.
All right. So I mean your lights and stuff. You have these lights are a 3-position light: off, bright, and dim.
Okay.
So that you can adjust what you use, battery-wise. Do you have a solar?
I do.
Thing on
Oh, a
yours?
circle charger?
It's better than mine, so you can keep yours.
Yeah.
All right. The battery is down under here, which is that's supposed to be 2 bunks. But
Yeah, you want to come down here?
one person can actually sleep in there.
Okay.
All right. This is a double bunk. That top. This
Go ahead and down there so you can. He's listening mostly, right?
and then there's a bar that goes down there.
Right. Okay, so this becomes double wide.
Yes, this becomes double wide. Everything under here is storage. Everything under here is storage. This is a single wide. Take this off and it's like here. And up front's a double wide. I'll show you that in a minute. You got storage doors here. A lot of this stuff is staying with it. On any other channel, you have to push this button right here, and then it goes one way only.
Okay.
All right, and then the weather works. You put it on 1. Okay, weather you push a couple times till you get the clearest one. All right, because there's like 6 or 7 weather stations, so you just go around until you get it. But again, if you want to go back to other stations, you have to push this button. And then just the down. So you gotta go downwards.
Yeah, so
there was an electronic problem in there, and instead of new radio and everything else, I figured out how to get around it.
yeah.
It's just a short I put in there somewhere. All this does is short something.
Okay.
And you can have the radio, it's way up in there. And there's a the speakers, you probably want to put something better in. And an antenna, you might want to, that antenna off the back is it, but you don't get stations very well here.
So that's like an FM antenna out the back?
Yeah.
Or is it for the...
Yeah, no, the radio antenna
I was
is
going
up
to say,
top.
yeah, that's up top.
All right. It's got a radio, cassette, it's got an equalizer, and it's got a power booster,
Okay.
which a bass.
Oh, yeah. I
Which,
see
and
that
this is
little
the
switch.
bass. Okay. And the speakers I just leave here, but I never get much on the radio. I mean, 94.9 and 93 something, and it cuts in and out because the
So
link
he
just
uses
isn't that good.
the cell phone and the speaker.
That's what we do too, yeah.
Basically, that water in there
Mhm.
was left from when I did it before. The bilge pump doesn't go any lower than that. This one,
Okay.
the other one, the electric one will.
If you lift up this board...
I don't know how to lift it.
Okay.
I'm not sure that it might be. If you look hard, you might find where it's screwed in.
Is there any other
Yes.
access into the bilge?
No.
Just that hole?
That hole's the only
Okay.
one I found.
All right. Well, that's
All
good.
right.
That just means nothing else can roll
You
in
got a
there.
fold-down table.
Yeah, how does that look?
Unlocks, and I think you have to take this. I think you have to take. No, you have to take this off.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And then there's a spot right there, and then you can flip this up. There you go. Instant party.
Yeah, ours is a pop top. I got a pipe. I
Oh,
gotta
pipe
put in,
goes
yeah.
in. That's instant party. That used to be a clock. It wasn't there when we got. A whole bunch of stuff was on the boat was stolen.
Oh, yeah.
It had a depth finder and a speed and a knot meter,
Oh, nice.
and they stole all the electronics out of it before we got it at the lady's yard, including the radio I got online. Again, storage everywhere up there, behind the seats.
And does the storage stay pretty dry?
Yeah.
Like when it rains and everything?
Oh, what? All this stuff?
Yeah.
Bone dry.
Nice.
The only water I've ever had in this boat is right there.
Okay.
In fact,
Except when it gets.
no, we had it open during the rains over there. It didn't even get wet in here.
Where's
It must have got the steps wet, but oh, the steps come off right here,
Yeah.
here and here. All right, and you got to work them. I put these on because they would go like this, and then your batteries are under here.
How does the keel work on this thing?
The keel.
Yeah,
Let's go
it's a
forward
shoulder,
and do some of that stuff. Let's go look at that front. All right. So we can all fit in here, and this is where I store the sails. Again, this comes off. This comes off and goes here as a double.
Okay.
Here's the porta potty.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Okay. Now we took it down, but what you can do is put it back up. From right here, you can either go here or here. Doesn't matter. From right here to right here was just eye hooks and a rope, and you put a curtain up there. Now you have this whole area for privacy. All right, but you get a lot of privacy just by coming up and around the corner.
Yeah. That's
All
right.
right, you got a wet
Don't
sink
let them come in?
with
Yeah.
drainage, storage
do
under
now.
there. Probably, yep. All right, so here's where the keel works. I'm gonna have you go back a little bit. The centerboard.
Yeah.
No, where the keel is fixed.
Oh, I see. It's right
So
here.
yeah, so I keep this on. I redid this. This was plastic before, and it broke.
So it's
so-
aluminum now, right?
Yeah, it's aluminum. And so what I do is, this is just for safety. This has a push button that works really well, okay, for getting it in. So you pull it up, you push
Yeah.
it down, and I have a mark. Whoops, we're kind of on
So
the
you're probably
bottom.
hitting the bottom.
We're
right?
on
Yeah,
the
we
bottom.
need to move
so
it. We
there's a
just
mark right here, just so you can see
Well, yeah,
that.
we had it, but that up there.
All right,
because of,
and then you lock it in. Push that button, baby. When you can't get it in, that's why.
Ah.
All right, now let's get this up. And then pulling it up, you go up like that and find the hole. Push the button. See, I couldn't get it in. All
I
right,
gotcha.
and the same when it's down. This handle's down. I do this. I go around it once like this, and I stick it up here just so it won't loosen. The old style did, because it was just a pin. It was a different type of pin,
Okay.
and the fiberglass had worn around it, so it would just pop right out.
Yeah.
I don't think I need it.
Yeah, because this is aluminum. You drill a hole. It's not going to wear.
Yeah, and I don't need it, but I've left it on there for safety.
Now one,
That's a fire extinguisher, which we don't have on there.
and one
More
thing
storage.
is with the centerboard is if you say, oh, go put it down, and you're at the wrong angle and you're still sailing, it won't move.
Oh, the
Yeah,
pressure of it?
you gotta hit before you're going. You gotta get it down before you're going.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard. It's just not long enough.
So this is your upfall straight. This is where your finger, right? Which I have locked in right here. And then this one here is your main. Is over here. And I just tighten it by putting it on here. You'll see it pulling.
Yeah.
Wrap it around, and then I take that up and just leave it like that.
So this is a little flag flyer.
That's a little flag flyer. Yep. You have some other little places in there to hold things that I haven't used. I added this. This I beefed up. The
Yeah.
whole thing was clear plastic, and so this is Brad Vermacca, who's taking a look at our boat. They're considering it in SWAP 4. I don't know if you can see that. I'll have to zoom in.
Yeah, it's in the shadows.
Hope it zooms actually.
I don't think so, but it's high definition. I can do it in the software. And this is his lovely wife, Andrea, or Georgia.
Georgia.
Alias.
Sharon, and Dave.
We bought
So they're out on
right
their.
behind you, right?
Yeah? How
They're-
long have you guys had this?
We got this boat right before we got married in 1993.
Okay.
Now, one of the things is, don't panic when she leans, unless you see the water up to those windows.
Oh yeah, that's
All
right.
right.
We try to get the water to the windows sometimes.
And if you have a dog, get a dog. Make sure you have a dog that
Likes
can tolerate this. Otherwise, they give you bruises.
Tear up the seats. You do get these cushions.
Okay.
These are
Everything.
I like the cushion
Basically,
idea.
basically,
you don't have cushions.
I'm taking my
Use
I'm
the
taking my pirate's flag,
square ones.
which you already have
We
one.
have one, so we're good. I think we
What
got
are you
your
taking
brother's
with you,
old
is that what you
one.
said?
Taking my pirate's flag.
Oh yeah.
You have your own anyways.
Yeah.